out. Dennis Winston becomes the fourth linebacker on 3rd and 19 for Anderson from his goal line. Throws it out here, and it's almost intercepted. You saw T. Bell momentarily back at the 50-yard line. Good snap, McAnally. Oh, he booms a beauty. Into the wind, driving Bell to the 43-yard line. 50, 45 of Cincinnati. He's got blockers, but he's brought down as he reaches the 42. Stopped there by Vaughn Lusby, number 29, a 45-yard punt. Harris comes back to the 30, the 28-yard line of Cincinnati. A first down. Brought down by Ray Griffin, number 44, starting at right cornerback, and that secondary of Cincinnati, suspect to say the least. Not play today. Here's a pitch to Harris, cuts it into the line of scrimmage and reaches the 26 in the grasp of Gary Burley, the former University of Pittsburgh All-American who has come home, and middle linebacker Jim LeClaire, number 77. Third down and 8 for Bradshaw. Has all day to throw it. Still time, throws one down here. Stallworth tried a one-handed catch. Ray Griffin had the coverage, but it was overthrown at the 5-yard line by Matt Barr, who is just brimming with confidence these days. He is 8 out of the last 9. He's won 3 games for Pittsburgh, including last Sunday's thriller over Cleveland. 3-0 Steelers will be back with Barr's kickoff athletes, but they've had some problems. Second down. Anderson, the chase is on, and down he goes. Credit the sack to 64 Furness, but 33%. Chased out of the pocket. He's on the move. Looks and elects to go out of bounds at the 15-yard line. Run out by Dwight White. Jim Tunney, he knows all about it. Ooh, defensive holding against Robin Cole. Would have gotten the ball back, but Anderson now can recycle the downs. Throws it over the middle. He's got Ross's tight end to the 30-yard line. And Blunt has to wrestle him out at the 33. Cole was also there, but an excellent gain on the pass to the tight end. Another first down for Cincinnati. And the give this time is to Johnson. And he carries people across the 40 to the 41-yard line. Ham was there along with Ron Johnson, number 29. He is the second touchdown scored, Earl Campbell. First down and much more for Johnson as he goes across midfield to the Steeler 48-yard line. Left, pass to the bottom of your screen, and Anderson will throw it again. Over the middle, Griffin, 45, first down at the 39-yard line. In the grasp of Blunt and Ham, but not before little Archie Griffin, the 2-time Heisman Trophy winner, got the first down, and he is catching the ball this year better than at any time in his life. He's proud here, 50,000 strong, starts to light it up. Griffin breaks a tackle, breaks another one to the 30-yard line. Look at the great effort by Archie Griffin, the number 2 rusher and the number 2 receiver on the Cincinnati squad. First time today. And they give it to the up-back Johnson. First down as he reaches the 36-yard line. Robin Cole is the man who made the stop. You know who's doing some great blocking up front is Dave Lapham, the converted guard, in which they did not get a first down. Robin Cole, defensive holding, first down, and Cincinnati driven it down the field. This one is caught at the 20-yard line by Griffin. To tie it. Pittsburgh leads 3-0. Johnson to about the 18-yard line. Stacked up there by Joe Green, 75. Third and 2. Anderson wants to put it up. Throws it out here and in behind his intended receiver, Griffin, or Johnson it is. Jack Ham had the coverage and was there with Pete. And so it's fourth down, and Chris Barr will now attempt the field goal. Kreider on the hold. The placement, the kick is up, and it is wide right.
Low snap.
Kreider juggled the snap from center, had trouble putting it down. 20-yard line. Rocky Blyer. Big hold through the middle. Gets 6 yards to the 26. Brought down by Ross Browner. Second down, 4. This is Franco. Good move. Reaches the 30 and gets the first down. Cameron, the linebacker, is the man who made the stop along with LeClaire. First down from the 31 of Pittsburgh. The Steelers stay on the ground. Blyer, 35, 40. Fumbles the ball, and Pittsburgh, I think, got it back. John Stallworth, number 82, was out blocking. Now the wide receiver screen is gone. They got blocker. 50, 45. He's gone. They'll never get him. 58-yard touchdown pass.
front. You can see the blitz by Bo Harris, and there's nobody left. Swanee is gone. 58 yards and a touchdown, and they can do it that quick to you. 80-yard drive.
And only the third touchdown reception of the year for Lynn Swann. 80 yards, 4 plays. 10-0 Pittsburgh as you look at the tail end of Lynn Swann's 52-yard touchdown reception against Cincinnati. We'll be back. By Pete Johnson. Well, he's had a nice year. He's led this team in rushing every year he's been in Cincinnati. They got him trapped. Down he goes. He tried to throw the swing pass to Pete Johnson, who I don't believe was looking.
And one of the changes in the Pittsburgh Steelers offense, last week, Franco Harris caught 9 passes from Terry Bradshaw, and this is the first year that I can ever remember Pittsburgh really going to their backs that much. Rocky Bleier had 7 catches.
And I'll tell you why, Bob, because linebackers in San Diego dropped 20 yards. Second down and 12 for Bradshaw. Throws it over the middle. He's got Swann at the 30. Good move at the 20. He's got blocking. 10, 5, out of bounds at the 3.
The game he had in Super Bowl 13. Watch this broken field running. Dick Geronimo tackle, number 30. Marvin Cobb is next. Good blocking by his fellow receivers downfield. Stallworth, Rocky Bleier, number 20. Finally driven out of bounds by Ray Griffin, number 40.
Franco, touchdown.
Interesting play.
Randy Grossman, number 84, led the way.
115 pounds, and Benny Cunningham stays on the bench. You see Grossman on the trap, and the nose man Wilson Whitley. Mike Webster pulls, Franco Harris is in.
All coming your way here on NBC. Anderson on first down has a man wide open. It's Isaac Curtis at the 45. Into Pittsburgh territory at the 45, and finally brought down by Jack Ham. 0 Steelers here. Over the middle, he's got a man at the 33-yard line. Again, his tight end, Dan Ross. They are fighting for the ball, and they give it to the offense.
Good pass receiver. You see he has control of the football. And when Donnie Shell tries to wrestle from him, going to the ground, they're always going to give that to the offense. First down now for Cincinnati.
On the 10 from the Steeler 33-yard line. Perhaps is out. Only 3 down linemen for Pittsburgh, but they normally blitz out of this alignment. And here they come from the outside. Ham and Cole.
He's got room.
Looks downfield and out of bounds shy of the first down as he went out at the 28-yard line. Over 40 yards. Very strong leg, and he has been incredibly accurate from long distances. He's got this one nailed. It is good. A 49-yard field goal by Chris Barr, who missed a considerably shorter one earlier in the game. 3 wide receivers on 3rd down and 6. Steve Kreider joins Curtis and pass. Anderson fell down, and now they make the touch. Anderson fell down, backpedaling. And Lambert and Gary Dunn touched him, and the play is over. What a hard luck case there for Kenny Anderson.
Couldn't tell if he's tripped over somebody's feet or not.
The kick from Pat McAnally. 17-3 Pittsburgh with 9:35 to go second quarter. And a line drive punt, the kind you return. And Bell will, 35. Oh, broke one tackle. And finally, Browner came back to get him again. Great effort by Jim Browner. Levenseller was also downfield. Bell returns it and sets up shop for the Steelers.
21 yards, heading towards 65.
It is a second down and 9 at the 38-yard line as Bradshaw goes back to pass. Throws it out here to Bleier. Trying to get a block from Davis and Webster, and he got knocked ahead 3 yards by Ross Browner.
He's not going to be out there by himself. He has to learn that.
3rd down and 5. Making the blitz, Leclerc goes back into pass coverage. Bradshaw looking downfield, drops Swann wide open 35. And the chase is on. Out of bounds inside the 25. Geron ran him out. But Bradshaw and Swann have done that so often over the last 6 years.
Stallworth is the leading receiver on the team.
Hasn't caught one today from the 23 of Cincinnati. Bradshaw. Good protection over the middle of Franco. Inside the 20. To the 15-yard line, and down he goes after a gain of 8 yards. Stop is made by Glenn Cameron, number 50, the 5-year veteran out of Florida, along with Leclerc. Have Mullins, Peterson, and Grossman in there for blocking purposes. Grossman in motion. Harris thought he had hit the big white line. That 5-yard line looked like it had double white stripes.
Shame on you, Sam.
Blow him out early. Lead it 17-3. Bradshaw gives it to Blyer. Outside. That's a touchdown. 1-yard run by Robert Patrick Blyer. It's 23-3 Pittsburgh. As they seek revenge here from an earlier defeat at the hands of Cincinnati, they're well on their way.
Trying to cure his bad ankle by voodoo.
A young lady down in Louisiana apparently developed some kind of potion that included alcohol and ammonia and a bunch of other stuff, but the irony is that Thornton does not put the injured ankle into that stuff. He puts the good ankle in. There with Cleveland, Houston. That's why it's on my mind. 3rd down and 6 Bengals.
The blitz.
They pick it out, throw it out here all alone. Curtis, the flag is down. Curtis reversing his field. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
I think the flag is going to be on Pittsburgh. 47 Mel Blunt, so the touchdown will count. The Bengals aren't out of it yet. Now caught 25 passes, 7 of them for touchdowns.
Well, it's a 24-10 game. 3:02 to go in the half. We got a lot of football ahead. See if you had your head in the huddle there. Bradshaw throws it downfield. He's got a man. Smith at the 40-yard line. And the Steelers get out of trouble on the strength of a Bradshaw pass to Jim Smith.
Well, maybe that's what Cincinnati was thinking. That's why it works so well. Mr. Rozelle is not trying to keep them out of the Super Bowl. He just likes to see somebody else play.
There you go. Flyer to the 45-yard line on 1st down.
Greenwood, excuse me. He had 1 more year than they deserve.
1st down in the flat to Stallworthy. Gets out of bounds to stop the clock in front of Ray Griffin. And if you haven't seen Cincinnati before, yes, Ray Griffin is the brother of Archie Griffin. Bradshaw looking for more. They lead it by 14. Bradshaw throws it down here. Blyer was double teamed. The flag is down. And LeClaire hitting his helmet may have been caught on an interference call.
Close. The official was in front of Rocky Blyer. Interference. Cincinnati, number 55. For 2.
Isn't that something? He's been over 300 only 3 times in his life, all starting with Super Bowl 13. Over the middle, Big Benny Cunningham to the 27-yard line. His first catch of the day. Bradshaw has had a wealth of receivers and been able to spread it around and keep everybody happy. Steelers. Scott Perry replaces Jim Browner. It is 1st down and 20. Bradshaw, the pressure's on. Burley's got him, and down he goes.
First sack.
And the 28th on the year for the Cincinnati Bengals. The clock go back at their 47-yard line. Only 11 seconds to play in the half. Bradshaw now scrambles, throws against the grain and too high, and it's picked off. Nick Giron still, now he makes a lateral and down he goes. Good defense. Greg Colquitt is punting to Mike Levenseller. Much better punt this time. Into the wind, Levenseller at the 40-yard line. 45 running laterally is necktied out of bounds by Dirt Winston, 53. Who may be the hardest hitter on the field. You saw what happened during NFL 79 and 7-7 at the half. Here's Anderson on 1st down. He's got a man. Isaac Curtis out of bounds at the Pittsburgh 43-yard line. And Curtis and Anderson are back in business again. A quick score here, and we got a football game. Pete Johnson. Ooh, just knocking people back. They can't get a grab on him. And Donnie Shell and Ron Johnson finally bring him down, but Johnson knocks Shell 5 yards downfield. It's Curtis in motion. They come with the blitz. He's got a man wide open. It's Curtis, touchdown. He also had Don Bass all alone.
Somebody messed up somewhere. I don't see Pittsburgh ever doing that.
And Trumpy's Bengals are back in it again. We'll return with Chris Barr's kickoff here in Pittsburgh in just a moment. And the Steelers have given up a lot of points the last few weeks. Blyer, big hole, 20, 25, 30 and a 1st down, brought down by Scott Perry. It had been Blyer's first move since 1973. Bradshaw throws it out here to Cunningham. They got him at the 37, and down he goes. Jim LeClaire, who's been all over the field today. There's a middle linebacker who never quits. He is just an outstanding defensive football player. And then at 7 yards. 2nd back is Franco. 1st down to the 41-yard line. Eddie Edwards, 73, and Wilson Whitley, 75, combined to make the stop, but that'll be another Steeler first down. They need to sustain. Flyer reaches the 43, and Burley sees that he goes no further than that. Washington has come back with 2 quick strikes. Huddle. Swan is to the right. Stallworth has yet to catch a pass today. He's the leading receiver in the American Football Conference. Over the middle, Cunningham close to a first down at the 49 of Cincinnati. It depends on where they spot the ball. Franco, first down, trying to buck the tape. Brought down as he reaches the 43-yard line by Ray Griffin, who may have made the saving tackle. The Steelers have been able to bust those 3rd and short for touchdowns. 7.5 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. Play action, Bradshaw rolling out, looking downfield. He's got Swan, throws it down, and got it. Touchdown, Steelers. Swan coming back for the ball.
Got a touchdown on him again. I wonder if he'll find the bench again this year. Look at this. Not even close. That seems a shame to put Scott Perry, a free safety, single coverage on Lynn Swan.
And the Steelers back on top by 14 points as you look at it once again. We'll return to Three Rivers Stadium in Pittsburgh with a kickoff in throws it downfield. Swan is all alone at the 45 and dragged down by Scott Perry. But Mr. Perry has his hands full today. College basketball is back and off to a flying start. Ray Myers' DePaul team.
Tell Ray Myers I said hello.
Harris for a couple of yards as he crosses the 45 to the 47-yard line. And 14 yards will get Franco to the 4th on the all-time list as Rocky Blyer gets the first down to the 39-yard line. And now they start to use Mr. Harris as a decoy. I think the 1-point lead. Here's Franco. Outside, 35. He's got it all! Franco Harris has just become the 4th leading rusher in the history of the National Football League, and he has gone over 1,000 yards for the 7th time in his magnificent career. During that draft, the Steeler coaching staff couldn't decide whether to take Franco or Robert Newhouse.
16 carries, 87 yards. Number 32.
So the drama has finally come to Three Rivers Stadium for
Detroit.
One goal to go at the Cincinnati 6. Bradshaw with his receivers in there. Throws it. And a little high for Swan. The coverage from Cobb and Perry. The 3-yard field goal attempt by Matt Barr. Placement, the kick is up, and it is perfect. That young man has really come on strong. He has made good now on 9 of his last 10 field goal attempts. 68-yard drive and 9 plays. They get 3 points out of it. And looky, they have gone to the 4th quarter. Boy, that's a big football game, and what an amazing defensive struggle. Who would have thought? With Sykes passing and Campbell's running. Juggled, Alexander has it. 40, carries a man to the 45-yard line. Donnie Shell and Mel Blunt put him down. But a first down as Charles Alexander juggled but caught the football. Double wing formation with one setback. Quarterback keeper by Anderson. First down to the 35. The old quarterback draws. He took one step back and then tucked it in behind his center, Dave Lapham, and gained big yardage to the Steeler 34-yard line. Good. Well, a total yard. And he can't get out of the grasp of 75 Joe Green. That is 4th quarter to play. 14-7 Browns. Down the turnpike here about 2 hours. Here's Anderson on 2nd and 12. The pressure's on. He gets away. 35, 30. And close to a first down as he reaches the 27-yard line. Anderson has scrambled very well with the football today, Bob.
One of the
Redskins and Packers. 3rd first down for Johnson as he gets inside the 20. 3rd down, big play here. Anderson throws it out to Johnson. 20, 15, down at the 12. Money's on Johnson. Anderson's going to throw it. Looks in the end zone and nobody's there.
interference. They got the first down. Unfortunately, Chuck Noll's mic works better than Mr. Tunney's mic.
Johnson to the 3. Johnson to about the 1.5. And then shoved back by Cole and Dunn and everybody else.
The Steeler defense is not in.
And Ron Johnson covers in the end zone. The Steelers thwart the drive.
How about that? How? 8 yards, 6 minutes and 30 seconds, and that's what it ends up as. Ron Johnson on the fumble recovery. Pittsburgh dodges a bullet.
Second down, 7. Bradshaw looking for more. Scrambles. Down he goes. Oh, he got away from it. Now he throws it to a man all alone. Blyer. First down at the 45. Bradshaw ducked under a double team back at the 10-yard line. He got away.
You'll see the good pressure by Cincinnati, but he keeps a good presence and knows where everybody is. Rocky Blyer has kind of forgot 75. Wilson Whitley forgets him, and then he throws a kind of a fair catch pass up there, and Blyer's waiting for it. Just the reception.
3 wide receivers, Stallworth, Smith, and Swan. Whoops. Flags are down.
Play.
May have a free play to Stallworth, his first catch of the day. He fumbles the ball, but after the whistle, or maybe more.
Rubbing it in.
Bradshaw stepping up in the pocket, throws it too high, but a great catch. Smith got high off the ground to make a great leaping catch in front of who else but Scott Perry, who had burned all day. Steelers. He wears number 38. Harris gets the call. No gain. Fine tackle by Wilson Whitley, 75 right. Oh, Bradshaw falls down like Anderson did earlier.
Right at the pitcher's mouth.
Ooh, and he's hurt too. He is hurt.
Connor falls on him.
There's a field goal attempt by Matt Barr, 32-yarder. It's good. So Barr is 3 out of 3 today, 10 out of his last 11. And his daddy is sitting up somewhere here at Three Rivers enjoying it while Bradshaw suffers in pain on the sidelines. But the Steelers lead it by 20 points with 4:58 to play. I'll tell you one of the reasons that he leaves his first-team people in there, and I'll tell you right after this. First down for Kenny Anderson, down by 20 points. Throws it over the middle, and it's caught at the 42-yard line by Don Bass, number 84. And a first down for Cincinnati. Anderson has all day. Throws it out here. It's caught by Corbett for the first down at the 45. And it takes 2 or 3 people to bring him down. And the lone setback is Pete Johnson. Steelers trying to get some pressure. Now they chase Anderson. Throws it out here. It's caught by Ross. And down he goes as he reaches the 32-yard line. And another Cincinnati first down, so they keep the football. Of course, they do have the number 1 offense in the National Football League, which helps. Alexander breaks tackles to the 25. As we head down to the 2-minute mark, 2:37, 2:36 to go in regulation time. Second down, 3. Anderson rolling left. Throws it out here, and it's caught. Ross again at the 15-yard line. And out of bounds to stop the clock. George Jordan. Up there by Langford and J.T. Thomas. As he comes shy of the 5-yard line, it'll be third down at about 1. 6 away from a touchdown. Johnson dives into the pile. He may have touched the 5-yard line, and he had to get there at least. They may bring the sticks out for a measurement. Marvelous guy, too. Johnson and Turner in the backfield on 4th down. Johnson! Yeah, he got it. Great second effort by Pete as he spun out of the grasp of the first tackler and reached the 4.5-yard line. And that's about all he had to do. It is first down and goal to go at the Steeler 4.5-yard line. Anderson looking right. Throws it back to the middle, and it's almost intercepted. J.T. Thomas broke up the pass intended for Jim Corbett. Again, Anderson looking in the end zone. Now will run. Now he throws, and it's no catch. No catch. They rule he trapped the ball.
Great pickup.
Don Bass thinks he caught the ball. Touchdown. Anderson looks in the end zone. Now rolls, and they got him back at the 17-yard line. White, 78. Steve Burnett, 64, was the man who finally got him, but White had the excellent pressure on.
6th sack of the day for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
No play of the game. Offside against Pittsburgh.
4-14, Houston 7 in Cleveland.
Congratulations to Sam Rutigliano for getting his team back up after a dramatic loss here in in Pittsburgh last Sunday. Quick pop, incomplete, and that should do it. Time has expired on the clock. And the Pittsburgh Steelers leave the field at Three Rivers Stadium in undisputed possession of first place in the AFC Central Division. And as you look at the team leaving the field, take a look at Jack Lambert.